Let me teach you how to make my poop routine with these NFC tags, even if you have no NFC experience. First step, obviously get some NFC tags. These are linked on my Amazon. They're about like 30 cents each. And we're gonna pick where we want our NFC tag, which for me was here in this bathroom and right there in this other bathroom. Then you are going to find the Shortcuts app on your iPhone. It's probably gonna look something like this. On the bottom, there's gonna be this automation button. It looks like that if you couldn't see it. Once you click automation, it's gonna bring you to this page, except yours is gonna be blank because I already have some built in here. But up top here, there's a plus and you're gonna click on that. Now there's two ways that this can show up depending on like your iOS. So for mine, it pops up like this and I would click create personal automation. On my sister's phone, for example, it popped up like this and she would just hit new blank automation. That will then bring you to a page like this. These are all the different ways you can trigger an automation. If it's at a certain time of day, when I get somewhere, when I arrive at home, turn all the lights on, things like that. But what we're looking for is NFC. So you're gonna click on NFC. It's gonna take you to this page and then you're gonna hit scan. And once you hit scan, you're gonna get one of these guys that pops up and you're just gonna hold your phone to the NFC tag to scan it. I'm usually aiming for like here on my phone to hit the tag. Now that it's scanned, it's gonna ask you to name it. You can name it whatever you want. I'm naming this one poop routine. I just put a 2 because I already have my other one. You can name it based on the bathroom that it's in. Whatever you wanna name it, it doesn't really matter. It's just for you to know. Now that you saved it, it should look like this and we're gonna hit next, which is going to bring us to this. So we're gonna hit add action, then this will come up and we're gonna search for timer, which it's only really gonna come up with start timer. Once you select start timer, it will add that action to your automation. So on here, you can change the length that it's gonna be and by how much. So you can change it to minutes, hours, seconds, and you just do that by tapping on. So in the duration, I put in 10 and left it at minutes. Then after that's done, we're gonna go back into the search and search for open, which actually gets us a lot of things. So we're gonna search for open app. This is still gonna give you a couple, but we want this one right here that says open app. Again, selecting that will add this to your automation, but it doesn't know yet what app to open. So once you click on app, all of your apps that can open will show up. We're gonna search for PCal, which is the poop app that I use. So you already need that like installed on your phone, and then you will select PCal. Now the automation looks like this, open PCal. And then as long as there's nothing else you want to add to your automation, make it play music. You can add whatever you want, but this is just like the simple version. So once we're done with that, we're going to hit next, which will bring us to this page. So in this scenario, we're actually going to want to turn this off, the ask before running, because we don't need this scenario to ask us if that's okay. We just want it to start doing it. Now, once you turn off ask before running, this other one's gonna pop up, which is called notify when run. And for a lot of the NFC tag automations I build, I'm usually turning notify when run on. But because this one is going to open the app and the timer is gonna pop up at the top of the screen, you're already gonna know that it ran. So for this one specifically, you could leave it off. You can turn it on if you want, but you'll already see that it's running. Whereas other ones like medication, when I just tap the NFC tag, I don't have it like open the log all the time or things like that. So in those scenarios, I would want it to notify me that it says like, oh, your meds were checked off. Then after that, you hit done in the top right and you should be good to go. And that's all there is to it. It can be a little overwhelming at first, but once you get in there and start getting the hang of it, you'll just start cranking out NFC automations. But if you have any questions or need any help, please let me know.